Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks very much for tuning in. Today I've got a small candle haul and I've actually got a really exciting Yankee advent calendar. It's the new 2016 holiday pavilion one. I'm very excited. I've not opened any of these boxes. All I've done is taken the packing tape off so it's not quite so loud when I open the box. First up, I'll just turn that around for you. Is the Melt candle haul. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that Melt is one of my favourite candles. They're quite artisan candles. They're all hand poured. They're all essential oils, and I've never ever had a bad one that I've not liked. If you've not tried Melt candles, I urge you to try them. You won't be disappointed. They're absolutely, well, for me anyway, they're out of this world. They knock my socks off every single one of them. These were a bargain. I know I did say last time I wouldn't be posting any more candle hauls, but if you know me, you know I cannot pass up a good deal, and you'll see why when I tell you how much I paid. So I'll just take the packing out. Just go into the trash. Lift the box up for you there. Just lay that one down. So you see I've got 3 of the Melt candles in there. Now these 3 bigger ones are all in the same scent, and then I have a smaller one over here which is in a different scent. I'll just take the first one out for you, pop that down. Incidentally, I have a Melt candle burning in my lantern there. This is an Eden one, one of my very favourite ones. Such a fresh, clean scent. Really do like it. I love the way they burn down. I love the way they're quite rustic looking. I can't say enough good things about them. So this is the first candle that I've got here, and it's in the scent Autumn, which is quite apt for this time of year. And the description says turning leaves, roasting chestnuts, bobbing for apples even, writing your name with sparklers and bonfires. And the scent notes are cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, orange, vanilla and spices. It comes in a lovely, like a waxed black box there, and you can see it's lovingly hand poured, made in England. I think it's actually in Lancashire. Excuse me for the banging, guys. It's my dog playing with her bone just behind me, so you have to excuse her. You have a bit of a description on the back there, and a lovely kind of twirly-whirly design on the front there. So I should open the first one up for you. Oh, I can smell it already. It smells divine. It's a white wax, and it's a tumbler edition. Now, these actually, from what I remember, the packaging seems to have changed. If I remember rightly, these ones were more elliptical, so perhaps it's either old stock or new stock. I'm not quite sure. Lovely tumbler there, kind of a drinking glass size, quite a heavy number. Comes with a metal plaque on the front that says Melt, and it's got the scent Autumn, and I've not sniffed these, so oh, that is divine. That is so good. Now, I'm not a big fan of cinnamon candles, and you'll know that the scent note says cinnamon. However, all I get from this is I get clove, I definitely get the nutmeg, I get a hint of orange, and it's just so much more complex than that. It's gentle, but I know that when I actually start to burn this, I know it's going to fill my room up, just as the Eden one does behind you. I really can't say enough good things. It's just such a nice transition candle for autumn for me. I really enjoy burning this one. I think it possibly is, I don't know, to be honest. I've never had one this size. I got one for a gift last year, and in a different scent altogether, and it was a more elliptical shape to it rather than a straight tumbler. So perhaps this is newer stock. I know they are discontinuing some of the jars, so yeah, perhaps it is new stock. Really very nice there. Let's put that back in. Bear with me 1 second. So the other 2 are the same, exactly the same as what we've just seen. The third, fourth one even is this little guy here, and he's in Eden. So it's the same scent as the one that's burning behind me. It's one of my very favourites. And it says, everything in its place, there for you, all that you need, unfolding before your eyes in Eden. And the scent notes are herbs, spices, precious woods, and of course fig. Same kind of black box. You have your squiggly wiggly design there. So if I open this up. Now these guys are small. I've had these before. So you have the printed Melt logo on the front and the swirly design on the back. Yeah, exactly the same as what's burning, just a lovely, clean, fresh scent. And these guys, believe me, they may be small, but they do pack a punch. I had it in a scent called, I think it was More, and I think there was one called Love as well. And it absolutely filled up my downstairs, even this tiny little scent. So I know this will do well for me. I think these little ones retail at £9.95, which, yes, okay, that's fairly expensive for a small candle. but they do pack a punch, and I think it tells you the burn time there. So it says burn time 22 plus hours, and I nearly always get more than that out of my candles, my milk candles, but I do look after them, I do baby them. I do make sure the wicks are trimmed, I make sure they're in a suitable environment. So for instance, that one's in a lantern, so it's getting no draft. And I do find that one, for instance, I mean, that one filled the very top of the lantern, but I've had that, must have been in there for 6 months, and I have it lit maybe once a week or something. You can see it's still going strong, there's still tons of that to burn. The big ones, I believe, are 70 plus hours, so I'm probably going to get nearer on maybe 90 or 100 out of these. Very excited to start burning them now the weather's changing. Probably only burn one this year and save the others for next year. So good bargain, and I did say they were a bargain, so I think these retail at £25, the big ones, which, yes, okay, it's expensive for a candle. However, they make brilliant gifts. I'd be over the moon if someone bought me one. But I actually paid, I actually paid 44 pence for the entire lot. I did have gift vouchers from Amazon, but I think the entire purchase came to about £25.44, because I had £25 gift vouchers and I paid 44 pence. So absolute steal, absolute bargain. You can see why I couldn't pass that one up. Push that out of the way. Next up, we've got the one that I am excited about. So this is the delivery. This one is from, where did I buy this from? It's not direct from Yankee. I can't remember where I bought this from now. I have to check my receipt. And this one was also a bit, not as much of a bargain, but a bit of a bargain. So if I tip it over there, you can see it's the new Yankee candle Advent. It's the Holiday Pavillion edition. I'll just take it out of his box. Oh, it's quite tight, bear with me. Oh, there we go. So it's different shape to last year's. I had the carousel, the Yankee carousel last year. It was more hexagonal. This one's not quite as hexagonal as that one, but it's probably just as big. Really, really pretty. I really like, it's got like embossed gold stars and things on the front. I really think that looks very glamorous and pretty. And then the front, you've got a lady, obviously at a ball there with a chap, with baubles and a Christmas tree. Then you've got a scene that looks like, well, it looks like you've got the new Yankees there, so a festive cocktail, maybe all is bright, maybe macaron treats there, with some presents and chandeliers and stars. Next one, you've got a lady in a stripy ball gown with a chandelier hanging, looks to be like a bauble on a Christmas tree, and then it kind of repeats itself, so you've got the lady again at the ball. And then the next one, you've got a front door with a wreath and presents, which incidentally looks very, very similar to my front door. Apart from I don't have presents outside, obviously, but I do have 2 trees, and at Christmas I have a wreath and my door is red, so it looks very similar to my door, spookily. And then you've got the lady again, hanging the Christmas bauble there on the Christmas tree. If I flip this over, so you've got like a little Yankee label there. Oops, upside down, bear with me. So flip that over. It says it contains 20 tea lights. Sorry, you're out of shot there. 20 tea lights, 4 in Christmas memories, 4 in winter glow, 4 in Christmas cookie, 4 in snowflake cookie, and 4 in bundle up. And then you've got the 4 votives there, which are in the new scents for the UK, which is All is Bright, Festive Cocktail, Star Anise and Orange, and Macaron Treats. And what I tend to do with those, I'll probably chop those in half and put them into a melt burner, just because you get a stronger fragrance from them, and I'm excited to try the new fragrances. Tea lights I'm not really too bothered about. Don't tend to, oops, I dropped it then. Don't tend to do too well for me. I don't tend to get much scent out of them, but they're nice for a bit of ambience. And they are slightly different to last year's. Not so bad about Christmas memories. The other ones are quite nice. I maybe would have preferred maybe a cosy by the fire or something in there, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'm excited about those. And then if I have a look at the front to find out where the votives might be, so there's going to be one on 16, I think there. That looks like a big door. Don't think there's one on that one. There's one on 24. Just going to get a big one there. There is one on 12, which means there's probably going to be one on 6, wherever number 6 is. Number 6 is there, so it's the door. So yeah, big ones on there. So I'm excited to burn these, excited to open it, excited for Christmas. Pop that back up there. Yeah, okay, I guess they are expensive for 20 tea lights and 4 votives, but I think they retail about $29.99. I actually got it for $19.99 delivered, so I didn't think it was too bad. And I'd rather have a candle than I would a piece of chocolate, to be honest. and it's just something to look forward to every morning on the run up to Christmas to open. So yeah, I think it's, all in all, I think it's very pretty. I mean, the detail's lovely. There's all scroll work and things on it there, so it's a nice little centrepiece on the run up to Christmas. And that's my haul complete, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If I do manage, I was thinking about this earlier, on the back here, there is a way in, so you've got some tabs there and a bigger tab in there. If I take this plastic off and I do work out how to open this without actually ruining the whole thing, I will post the inside of it, take the carousel in the middle out, but I really don't want to do it now because I'm probably going to rip the thing to pieces, and I don't want to do that. It's too expensive to mess about with, so if I manage to do it, I will post it. If not, then you'll have to buy your own and open that at Christmas time. So that's my haul complete. If you've got any questions, if you like what you see, if you've got any comments on the new scents for Christmas, I'll be very excited to hear that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Not long to the weekend now, so I hope you all have a great weekend as well. See you soon. Bye.